Hello everybody, Simulation ALLI 007 here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a vlog style video that is going to be telling you about the more upcoming train sim games for consoles. So with that being said, sit back, relax and let's get straight into the video. Okay then, so 2026, finally there is competition for Dovetail, and is this going to be the end for Dovetail? Well, we'll have to see, because two games are coming out for consoles. One of them is Rail Sim, the Railway Simulator by, actually I don't know who that one's from, but this one's already out. It's out on Steam and PC, and the other one that's just been announced is called Train Simulator by Kiwi Productions, and the picture on front is got a Linear Azuma on it. So yes, this video is going to be like a vlog video, like I said, and it's going to be added in different videos of games. So why I think Dovetail is got a competition? Well, two more games are coming out and they're coming out for console, which means competition. Is it going to be as good as Train Sim? Well, as you guys know, I always moan. Well, it's not moaning, it's productive feedback, because at the minute the game is so buggy. There's so many glitches, like the textures going wrong, you've got light, the signals not working properly, you've got not able to place down trains, and when it's saying it's not suitable for this scenario, you've got trains just derailing randomly. What else can I think of? Just random little bugs. Oh, and the London Underground does not work at all. So, go figure. Yeah, I'm just sick and tired of the games just not working properly. Dovetail know their issues. Are they fixing them? Nope. They do not listen to the community, which is a shame, because Dovetail has a baseline of a good game if it just fixes all the bugs, but they won't fix bugs just random patches because they said themselves it's not good for the business. Well, I'm sorry, but that is a load of crap, because if it's not good for the business, well, players just aren't going to play the game if it's just completely buggy and it's just not working how it's meant to be intended. The game, back when the internet really didn't exist, games had to be right, they had to be out there and correct, which is good. But now the internet is out, that games just, people just, developers just, most of them don't care what they put out, they just want to get them out, money, which is wrong, because this game has so much potential for goodness, but they just don't listen. Anyway, so if we start off with the game that's already out, called Rail Sim by who is they actually by? Let's have a look, because it is out on Steam. developer SimRail S.A. and publisher is Playway S.A. and it was released on the 13th of December 2024. So just over a year ago. So like I said, I'll be putting in videos and clips from this one. I think there's one or two clips from Train Sim. So if we go back, right, Steam 9 out of 10 for effort or likeness. So SimRail, the simulator rail is a realistic train simulator for PC / Steam and Xbox and PlayStation, featuring detailed geotech database routes, realistic physics, and an extensive multiplayer mode where players can be drivers or dispatchers, which is a good thing, and is a tick towards SimRail, and it's a minus towards Dovetail, because Dovetail have said themselves they're not going to be putting in multiplayer, even though players have requested it for years now. But like I said, Dovetail do not listen to their player base. They do not care at all. So already Rail Sim is winning against Dovetail. It offers a variety of eras, from modern high-speed lines to the 1980s steam trains, with a focus on authentic operations, including detailed signalling systems like ETCS and SHP, and dynamic weathering. What SHP means, I'm not too sure. It's some sort of like inboard safety systems on the trains. I believe it's the European version of it. It could be the European version of the DSD, which is in the UK. So key features. Well, let's just have a look at the couple of videos which I'll show now. So there we are. There's a couple of videos there. I'll show a couple more in a minute, but I just want to go through the key features. So, key features. Realistic simulation. Uses real-world data of routes over 500 kilometers and realistic physics over various train types, electric, diesel, or steam. Multiplayer. Allows players to work together as drivers or dispatchers, managing traffic and schedules in real time with communication and weathering systems, which is an absolute massive goal for this game, which is a massive point towards this game. Dispatching roles. There is, with Train Sim Dovetail, there is a dispatcher mode, not dispatcher, a guard mode, but not a dispatcher mode. So again, this is winning. Players can take on the role of a train dispatcher, controlling signals and ensuring trains run on time, which is general base of a dispatcher, which can look pretty cool actually. I'll definitely get this game when it comes out. Dynamic World, featuring a live world with animated passengers, dynamic weathering, puddles/snow, and wind effects vegetation. We've sort of got that on this game anyway, but again, the physics with the weathering systems is really weird. I've got this on just cloudy and custom weathering. It feels on dynamic. Every time I play this game, it just goes to rain. Well, that's not really how the world works, so the Dovetail's dynamic weathering is pretty poor. So again, there's a massive win for Rail Sim. Oh, sorry, Sim Rail. I keep getting them mixed up. Right. Variety of content, including modern high-speed trains, long-distance or suburban routes, as well as historic steam operations in Poland. Platforms available on PC and coming out to Xbox Series S/S. Well, it's also coming out on consoles, on PlayStation. Right. Let's show you some more videos, shall we? I hope you like those videos. Gameplay experiences. Authentic operations. Focuses on a real-world challenges of train operation, including managing schedules and dealing with potential issues. Detailed stations. Features faithful recreation stations such as I'm not even going to pronounce those two stations because I believe that's Polish, and I believe the game is based in Eastern Europe, Poland, that area, with historical and modern elements. Advanced systems. Incorporated realistic signaling and control systems, making a deep simulation experience, which sounds pretty cool. So overall, the game is actually really good. Well, it sounds good anyway. Well, we'll have to see what it's like when it comes out, but I'm actually really excited for it. So if I go into, let's just do a comparison. So if I just do Train Sim 6, Train Sim 6 for example. Here we go. So if I just compare what I've just told you to Dovetail, so Train Sim World 6 or TSW 6 is the latest iteration of Dovetail's games. Popular Train Sim series released in late 2025 featuring new routes in the US, i.e. Morristown Line, UK, Riviera Line, and Germany, the Leipzig-Dresden route. Enhanced gameplay with passenger announcements, random events like train faults. Right, let me just get into that before I carry on. The random events was meant to be for all trains, but Dovetail has failed with the rolling out all of it. The only trains that I'm aware that's got the faults is the Voyager, and that is it. I could be wrong, but that is the only train that I'm aware that's got the faults, and Dovetail have said themselves they're probably not going to carry on with the random faults and rolling it out to all the other rolling stock. So they've basically gone back on their word saying they're going to make all the trains have random faults. Well, they've just gone back on their word. So why are we paying all this money for a game each and every year? They have released a game for the last 4 years now, I believe, 4 or 5 years, every year, and they just go back on their promises, go back on their word, and we're paying 40, 50, 60 quid on the game and 20, 30 quid on each DLC. It's just a money making machine, and they do not care about who plays the game. All they care about is money. They don't care if the game is broken. All they want is money in their back pocket, and they do not care. Let's carry on. So, and more immersive driving controls for PC, PlayStation and Xbox. It expands this classic simulation experiences with added unpredictability and detailed new locomotives. Available in standard and deluxe editions with add-ons for more routes and rolling stock. Key features and improvements. New routes. Experience the bustling Morristown line, the scenic Riviera line, and the Leipzig-Dresden route. Enhanced immersion, featuring audible passenger announcements and random events, signaling issues, train faults like wiper failures, and more dynamic challenges. Improved driving, offers deeper immersion with detailed cab controls and more realistic physics. Thomas and Friends Edition, I will be doing a video on that soon. A special version includes Sodal characters for... Okay, my train's just gone into emergency. There we go. Story-based adventures on the West Somerset Railway, available on all platforms. So, nothing about multiplayer, there's nothing about any of the actual stuff players want at all. Right, let's get on to what we came for. No, not that one. Right, the new game that I'm looking forward to, and I think everyone else is called Train Sim by Kiwi Productions Limited. So, here we go. Developer Kiwi Productions. Release scheduled for 2026. Platforms expected on PlayStation, i.e. PS4 and PS5, and potentially Switch through specifics are evolving. Those specifics are evolving, sorry. Right. Features focus on realism, custom scenarios, and integration with community creation content via workshops, promising diverse gameplay from passengers to freight. So that is really good. By the sounds of it, you can do all that, do similar to what we can on here, where we can create our own liveries, create our own scenarios. So it's sort of like that. So already Kiwi Productions is on the same level as Dovetail. Content in the train sim market. New entrant. Kiwi Productions is a relatively new developer entering a market currently dominated by established names like Dovetail Games, creators of Train Sim and Train Simulator Classic and Train Sim World. Console features. They are looking to offer a robust alternative, particularly on consoles where options have historically been limited. Yes, that is definitely true, because we can't make our own routes, unlike PC where you can make your own routes. So we're limited on that, and I don't know if we're able to do any of that on here, but we'll have to see. What to expect? A fresh take on train simulation with a strong emphasis on our user-generated content with realistic operation challenges. A new potential rival for long-time fans of the genre, offering more choice for simulated titles. And I'm speeding because I am trying to read and trying to... This is why you don't drive and play on your phone. Right. I'm going to show you this video. I know if it's from the actual game. It just says this video introduces the middle line in Train Simulator. So we'll watch this and we'll go from there. Right, if I put it in 1 and then do that. There we go, so we're set to 123. Right. So yeah, and we'll also watch... That looks real. But the problem is because it hasn't come out yet, there's not a lot of videos for it. So if that's the only video I can find, unfortunately that's the only video I can find. But now, has Train Sim got competition? I think so, because one of them offers multiplayer and the other one offers similar to what Dovetail Train Sim World offers. So we'll have to see when it comes out if the games are as good as they say so. But I'm really looking forward to the multiplayer version. I'm hoping Train Simulator also offers multiplayer. If it does, then Dovetail, I think they're done for. I really do, because players are getting sick and tired of false promises, bad graphics, and everything in between that's wrong with the game that Dovetail just do not want to fix or do not care about, because all they care about is money, and they just will not fix the issues currently wrong with the game, even though they said, oh, we're on it, we'll look into it. Well, they're not. They just do not care. This is why every time I come up across a bug, I don't bother reporting it, because it just falls upon deaf ears. So, yeah. So, what do you think of the new games? Let me know down in the comments. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, punch the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Is Dovetail got competition? I think so. Let me know down in the comments. With that being said, stay safe, stay well. Simulation Alley 007, over and out.